The British Royal Navy, on the world stage entered the top 10 level. According to Global Firepower, the Royal Navy is ranked 8th. 2 levels below South Korea, which occupies 6th position, and France, which is in 7th place. The main equipment of defense weapons of this troop is reported to be 88. Among them are 13 frigates, 13 mineships, 11 submarines, 6 destroyers, and 24 patrol boats. Of the main tools of defense weapons it has, only aircraft carriers are ranked 2nd in the Global Firepower version. Our equipment is as diverse as the challenges we face, from submarines to fast ribs, agile helicopters and adaptable amphibious vehicles. The Royal Navy is driven by extraordinary equipment, he wrote on the Royal Navy's official website. The largest and most sophisticated warships ever owned by the Royal Navy are HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales. Both became the main ships of the British Empire. Then there are the warships, assault ships that land Royal Marines and their equipment ashore by air and sea. In the class of frigates there are Duke Class Type 23 and Class City Type 26. Global Battleship Type 26 is a 21st century warship that replaces Frigate 23. These ships play 3 roles, including war, maritime security, and international engagement. Their submarine is called hidden but can see and hear everything. The ship's power can detect sneak attacks from planes, ships, and submarines. They are also called maintaining the Trident, the country's strategic nuclear deterrent. The British Royal Navy is like a bodyguard and diplomat. Their job is to help stability in the territorial waters, keep the maritime from fighting. We are like guards and diplomats, as a humanitarian force for good and peacekeepers on the world stage. In addition, their duties are to prevent conflict, protect the country's economy, establish international relations, be ready for combat, promise security at sea, and provide humanitarian assistance. The Royal Navy had brought Britain into the military power that dominated the world in the 19th century. Although the Navy is now much smaller, it is the largest navy in the European Union. In addition, the technology is also called the most advanced. In 1495, Henry VII built a fleet of warships equipped with large guns. He was also the first to create a naval administration. The British Maritime Forces became the Royal Navy under Charles II in 1660. In 1661, William Penn and Samuel Pepys enacted the Naval Disciplinary Act, which included the Articles of War and established the Royal Navy under the Act. In 1660 the Royal Marines were inaugurated. 2 centuries later, in 1860, the HMS Warrior was built. It became the first warship owned by the British Empire. Entering the 20th century, 74 submarines were built. In 1906, the first largest battleship HMS Dreadnought was also built. This ship was called the strongest ship in the world at that time. Then under Elizabeth I's control, the Navy developed into Britain's main defense and became a means of expanding the British Empire around the world, according to the Encyclopaedia Britannica.